I live in Washington, D.C. I'm being physically stung or stabbed or pounded, and it hurts. I am tormented and physically abused every day. My abusers are trying to force me to commit suicide. My abusers are trying.
I wouldn't mind if he's just going to watch me or something, but the tracking on and the harassment, it's a little much, you know. I'm a disabled veteran, and you know, I thought I live in America, not a society that will attack its own citizens. You know, if I've committed some crime, let me know. I'm not a felon, and what they're doing here, this experiments, I guess it's called, it's wrong, and I'm really against.
Started around 3 years ago, the harassment, and like a whole year later I found out it was the government. It took me a whole year of like looking. I finally found a book that talked about government hypnotism, and it was in that book, luckily, and I found that, and I went online and I found all these other websites that talk about
welcomed visit.
I was targeted.
Phoenix Mayor Phil Gordon has found himself in the sheriff's crosshairs on a number of occasions.
All these so-called allegations, all the FBI investigations boils down to one guy, and that's the mayor of Phoenix.
In April of last year, Gordon wrote a letter to the Justice Department asking the agency to look into complaints of racial profiling against the sheriff's office. 20 days later, sheriff's deputies demanded all of the mayor's emails, phone call logs, and appointment calendars. The mayor says it was intimidation.
Do you think that was in retaliation for the letter that you wrote to the Justice Department?
Definitely was. It was multiple inquiries and investigations.
Later, an unmarked truck with lights flashing pulled someone over in front of my home. I went out and the truck had Tennessee tags. The LMPD and professional standards denied that it was an LMPD truck because it had Tennessee tags. When I told them I got the license number and I took pictures, I was then told it was a flex vehicle for the 2nd Division, but they did not know who was driving it. The LMPD have tried to make me look like a mental patient to cover up the crimes. A neighbor tried to report 4 of their officers banging on my door to professional standards. My neighbor stated, "Connie, I tried to tell her about the police banging on your door. She did not want to hear that. She asked me if you had mental problems." A friend and I were getting in my car, and she was taken aside, and the officer asked her if I was all right up there, as he pointed to his head. The same officer later told my friend and I that I was redlined. This is a discriminatory term. My daughter stated, "Mom, remember when we had those differences about the children? A police officer stated, your mom is very intelligent, but you should take a mental inquest warrant out on her." For all these reasons and more, I will be protesting in front of the Louisville Metro Police Department at 633 West Jefferson Street every Monday from 11:30 a.m. to 1 o'clock p.m. And we were just there this past Monday and got thumbs up from professionals and average citizens.
Because I have no problem with hospital. No, because you guys want me to be the scapegoat. Because I'm not criminal or anything at all. And probably, yeah, I am the victim here of vandalism. Yeah, you got a friend too here, and
what you did this computer?
what are you talking about?
Papa do.
Yeah.
She's crazy.
You are crazy, and actually, you know, this is pretty nice to see that one bottle guy just appeared while I was checking about the Barry Barrows comments on my film about